Hey everybody, Mo here, and today I'm gonna bring you guys some spice, I guess. So, I look at a lot of stats for LoR. You know, it's kind of my job. I play a lot of LoR. I have to be good at LoR, or I like being good at LoR anyways. And to do that, you have to know what's doing well. So this is going to stats like Runeterra.ar to see the stats on there, using Master Tracker to see what people have been climbing with, and also just the in-game leaderboard. At the very least, if you don't want to use all the third-party stuff, just the in-game leaderboard will tell you like, oh, what's the idea of the meta like? Oh, okay, like Leona, Diana, that's pretty cool, I guess. Oh, okay, this like aggro deck, that's pretty whatever. Karma set, pretty boring. Oh, Jack Seraphine, really cool. Jack Seraphine, really cool. Oh, Samira Fizz. Oh, set Karma. You get an idea. But then every once in a while, you look at these top decks, and then someone's bringing the spice. And you're like, how is this guy basically rank 2? Basically rank 1. You know, he's one game away. You know, and how are they playing the spice? And this deck looked incredibly fun. I thought it was just going to be the like Jack Jarvan deck that Aragorn used to win the Glory Navori Brawl, but it's actually not that at all. It's just Demacia Bilgewater like mid-range. It's just Demacia Bilgewater mid-range, and it looks very interesting, very cool. So I'm going to try it out. Obviously, it can't be bad. This guy is basically rank 1 with the deck. So yeah, I'm here to try it out. I don't really know what it does. This is my first time playing it, so let's learn together, basically. Let's just try and play as a mid-range deck and see why it wins and how it does well. Before we get into the games, I want to remind you guys that 72% of the people that watch my videos aren't actually subscribed to me. So if you could do me a huge favor, click the subscribe button, comment, like the video, all that stuff helps me out so much with the YouTube algorithm. Greatly appreciate it. Helps me keep doing this, do what I'm doing, and hopefully eventually just do this full time for you guys so you get even more content. But yeah, that's it. Let's get into some games. Okay, so Jack Seraphine. Jack Seraphine to start things off. Let's see what we got here. We got some good stuff. We got no chain vest to stop from pump damage spells. Broad wing to apply some pressure. Castaway for some weapons. Yeah, I'm really interested to see how this deck actually does. I know Demacia is like doing really well into Set Karma right now. I think Set Karma is not a very good deck. So it's probably trying to beat that. It's probably even okay into Samira Fizz because of your challengers. You can also get vulnerable, which gives you like fake challenger, the single combats, the heavy metals, the amount of pressure you apply. I personally think the best way to beat Samira Fizz is just to be able to apply a bunch of pressure, have a couple ways to slow them down if you need to, so they can't just like slam Samira on turn 2. But other than that, just be able to apply a decent amount of pressure and then force them to say like, hey, if you don't kill me on turns 4, 5, and 6, then I'm just going to kill you immediately. You're going to have to start blocking with your elusive units, and that's not going to be very good for you. So yeah, so this looks very good for us. We have Ye Old Built Over Castaway. We're going to go and play that. Let's get... I mean, Quick Attack's good. Upcycled Rake is also good. I like Scout with my Illaoi. Scout Illaoi is pretty good. Yeah, pretty good stuff. So let's go and do that. Let's go ahead and... let's just go ahead and Scout Attack here without anything else. If they want to, like, block, we can just Heavy Metal, that's fine. If they want to use a spell on this, that's fine. I know, sure. Fine by me. Let's go ahead and play... probably just play Illaoi here. They don't have mana for the Hex Obliterator anymore, so that's pretty good. And yeah, let's go ahead and just pull here. Threaten to kill the Seraphine with Ye Old Heavy Metal. Oh. Ah, form up. Okay. No longer killing Seraphine with Heavy Metal. We can, like, Chain Vest to keep it alive, but that's fine. Giving +2/+2. That's the random Seraphine spell. Obviously, they're not main decking that. But that's okay. We can play... probably Garen at Upcycled Rake. Oh, this is really good. Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and just play Garen, buff our team. Now let's see what's going on here. This way they can't just like swing with Jack for free because we can block with Garen, and that's good. Oh, Jack spell, so we can actually keep this alive and not let him get the coinage. I think I really like that. I think I like keeping my tentacles alive. And denying him the coins is really good. But keeping the tentacle alive so that way my Illaoi is very strong is very cool to me. Let's see, they saw a mana for Hex Obliterator. So let's go ahead and just play cards first. Let's play cards first. See what goes on. Oh, how did I lose a tentacle? Oh, I didn't. Sorry, I just got +1/+1. Okay, so this is pretty good for us, I think. So we can just scout with Garen and just threaten a Garen level up. We could try and scout with Illaoi. I don't know what's better. So I think I like scouting with Illaoi first because it just spawns more. It just gets my tentacle. Like my tentacle already has tough. So let's go and do that. Let's go and just scout here. Kill off the Jack. Like, sure, my Illaoi dies to a Mystic Shot now, but I think that's okay. I think that's A-okay. Mystic Shot by Illaoi, sure. Isn't my Garen has a chance to start doing stuff, which is cool. I don't think they have the deal to destroy weapon because they probably would have just played that on my Castaway way long ago. That second Seraphine, okay, that's fine. We're still killing the Jack here. The only sad part, maybe I was supposed to play my broad main first. I think I was possibly supposed to play broad main first. That way I could still pull and kill the Seraphine. But it's fine. I just have to put this 4/4 now. I'm going to apply some pressure here. I mean, this is putting them to 5 HP. Like, hey, man, that's really good for me. I'll take a single combat here. Levels my Garen. My attack next turn levels my Garen. Like, I'm feeling pretty good. We can give Garen Scout. Like, hey, I don't know. That's looking pretty good to me. All right, draw some spells. We can even threaten to kill this with a heavy metal. Yep. Let's go ahead and spawn 3. Well, let's see if they just don't want to do anything. I'm down to just kill a powdered keg for free. I think that sounds good to me. That's 1 less damage they could possibly be doing. Right, to all of our stuff, whatever it is they're trying to do, it's 1 less damage. So it could possibly force them to play their cards out right now, which then lets us know what they are trying to do. They can't be proactive about it because they could be afraid of our single combat. Fortunately, we don't have single combat. If we did, I would never do this. I would just pass and then attack, and then whenever they tried to do their thing, I would just try and single combat the keg. But this is a good way to force out the issue. Either they do 1 less damage on their stuff now, or they have to use their mana and cards now, in which case that's going to have less for them on the attacking turn. Yep, okay, so it does look like they're going to try and go ahead and use it up now. So this is going to be like a Mystic Shot for 5, probably kill my Garen. Okay, 0 mana card, that's pretty good. So you were already killing my Garen, but now you're just extra killing my Garen, I guess. Oh, I see. You wanted the 6th spell so you can play your 3rd Seraphine. Very cool. 3rd Seraphine is very pog. Okay, well, good news is we still have lethal here with this tentacle. We can even, like, upcycle Drake the tentacle. So let's draw some cards and see what we get. Single combat's very good, but I think I kind of just, like, yeah. Let's just single combat. Let's swing here. Single can kill off. If they're trying to do some crazy, like, keg stuff, we can do that. Otherwise, just single combat onto the Seraphine is good. Let's see what they're trying to do. Just sacrificing their Seraphine seems kind of weird. I assume they might be trying to go for a Hex Obliterator here. So Hex Obliterator does 7 now. Hex Obliterator does 8 now. Yeah, I think that's what they're trying to do. Caustic Rift. I don't know if that... Yeah, that doesn't actually do anything. I'm just gonna say okay. I mean, I get to kill your Seraphine. I feel like they were trying to, like, bait my single combat out, but I don't think I care. Now if they tap under 6 mana and don't have Hex Obliterator, I'm just going to single combat this, but I think they know that, so I think I'm just going to say okay. They're going to hold up in 6 mana forever. I'm fine with that. Like, that's half of your mana. I'm also, yeah, just going to grow my guy to be really big. Like, have fun dealing with this, man. Have fun dealing with that. And then... Again, I probably should have played... I keep not playing my Petrosite broad main. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and single here, I think. I don't think single here gets punished by anything. I have to have, like, 1 mana spell into Keg. Just in case, let's go ahead and I. Alright, now let's go ahead and do it. And now there's absolutely nothing they can do to kill it. So to get rid of this, absolutely nothing they can do. They could use turn it, like, they could cash in their Mystic Shot to deal 3. Yeah. Peacemaker, sure. Cash in their Peacemaker to deal 3. But now they don't have a BB. We could give this Scout and just attempt to kill it that way. Sure, my unit has stuff. We're gonna Scout. And we're gonna say, hey, buddy, can you deal with this? We are going to heavy metal this. So they don't have a blocker. We will remove your blockers slowly. Okay. That's another blocker. That's pretty good. All right, well, let's go and do this. They can block and then Hex Obliterator now. But this is a free attack. And if they don't have exactly Hex Obliterator, that's not good for them. Okay. Yeah, you have to block with your 5/5 if you want a Hex Obliterator. Okay, so block with the 5/5. Yeah, what do we got here? Yep, there's the Hex Obliterator. Oh, they actually just found that off of the clock link. That's okay. So we can do Sculptor into the Broadwing. And the reason I'm doing it this way is because I just want to make it bigger. That way we can hopefully kill this Barkeep. Got Challenger. Okay. Sure. So here's Broadwing. And they have Heavy Metal. That's fine. I don't actually know if I want to attack. I think I'm going to go ahead and attack here. I'll trade your 3/3 for my 4/4. Obviously, you could keep it for this Lord Eldred, but I think they're going to have a really, really hard time dealing with this Lord Eldred anyways. Like, with a 3/3 or not. So, this is fine by me. Form up. Oh, no. My bird died. 1 Flash Bomb in my deck. Yep, you have it, Jack. Very cool. That's a very, very cool level up animation. But, I have this. What do you got against this guy? Because if I had to bet, I would say you probably don't have much into this guy. That would be my bet. That would be my crazy bet. Yeah, so we're gonna pass. You do have a 6+ cost spell. That's true. Unless it was Anomaly into, like, Vengeance. I think I'm okay. Yep, Riptide Sermon. Yeah. You did it. You did 2 damage. That's really good. You did 2 damage. Okay, I'm going to hit you. You can block. Yep. Okay. Even if you have... okay, sure. Let's say, even if you have the... Oh, wait. This is kind of silly, by the way. I'm going to spawn a lot of spawns. So even if you had the 1 spell that was like, oh, deal 6, I just counter it with my Form Up card. Now I'm gonna get 5 tentacles. I don't think I'm really afraid of anything my opponent can do. Maybe I'm a little cocky. Maybe I should be afraid, but I don't feel very afraid. I don't think I should be very afraid. That's a coral creatures, yes sir. That's very. Oh, whoa, buddy! His Jack's getting up there. His Jackie boy is getting up there. Vulnerable into the Jack. Oh no. I think this calls for pretty good judgment. I really hope they don't have the deal 6 damage card. Okay. Damn, he didn't even get his 2 coins. That's just rude. That's just rude of me. Am I just a rude dude? Well, let's go and just single here. I'm willing to bet you don't have Obliterator. Yeah. All right. Well, that was very cool. Very cool. cool. I felt under zero pressure that whole game. So, I mean, let's play again. Let's keep playing. Oh, alright. So we're against, B-Slama on good old Samira Varus, I guess. Not too sure what that is, but probably sounds very cool. Let's try and find some early game. Samira, form up would be pretty good, and single sounds pretty good. But I think I just want units, make sure I get units more than anything. Okay, we got units, and we got our singles, so I'm actually pretty happy. Quick attack into formidable, though, is pretty rough, so we can't, even though this is like a pseudo 3-3, it's not actually a 3-3, and that can block a quick attack Samira. But it can single combat into Samira. I could also draw a pump spell, which is good. I could also just let the Samira hit me and then challenge it, and that would be good. Chain Vest is good. Oh, Chain Vest with it could trade, though, which is pretty cool. Hookmaster. Alright, I'll hit you for 3. So, I'm assuming this is an aggro sorts of deck, because he snap picked the aggro option. I think a lot of options probably would have been better, but we'll see. We got Broadwing, so we can have double Broadwing with Illaoi, have all the challengers, control the board. Sure, I will take that damage. Here's a Broadwing. I'm just going to race you. If this is your game plan, is to have a 3-3, and you don't think I'll outrace you, you are incredibly mistaken. Incredibly mistaken. Heavy metal would be really, really good here. Oh, look, a heavy metal. Just in time. Let's go and do some of this. And I'm not going to heavy metal this immediately. I'd rather heavy metal if they put it on like a Samira or put it on something else. I'd rather heavy metal that. So I'm just going to go ahead and... Sure, I'm just going to double pull. And get my 3 damage in, clear out the units. You know, take control of the board. Be happy. Okay, they're trading. That's fine by me. That's okay. Sounds good. Very good. Very cool. I think I might actually Chain Vest that. Because I don't think they're going to play a 1-drop and then equip this turn. But I think Chain Vest here sounds pretty cool to me. We could also just, like, single here, right? Like, we sacrifice one, tentacle spawn on our Illaoi, but we get to keep our challengers alive and healthy. Sounds pretty good to me. We have good old heavy metal. I think if we heavy metal and kill Varus, we're, pretty happy. Oh, Genevieve is really good. So draw spells, give him fleeting, sure. We also know they drew the Varus. Okay. Yeah, I'm down to just pass. If you want to pass it down, I'm down to pass it down. But you shouldn't be down to pass. But if you are, I'm down to pass. That sounds good to me, because I have a Genevieve. Pretty cool. She's a pretty cool card. Yeah, I think I will block like this. All out. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll just give my person tough. What else do you have? Do you have another pump spell? The answer is no. Okay, well then I'll pass. And then what do you plan to do? A Squire? Okay. Very cool. I can still kill all of this. So I'm happy. I will trade my Broadwing into your Ranger Knight. Yep, you got it. You are reeling it in. You really are about to reel it in. Okay, so... Ooh, does Garen change anything? Probably not. Let's just Genevieve. Let's just Genevieve and kill our opponent. Kill our opponent's cards. Thoughts? Sounds good to me. Sounds good to you? Sounds good to me. So yeah, I think the idea is that you level Samira with a bunch of 1-mana spells, like the Blade Fragments and stuff. Yeah, okay. I think I'll just kill your stuff. What does this card even do? And the strongest enemy and I strike each other. Okay. Okay, dude. Yeah, to serve the greater good. What if I really want to make sure I destroy that one. Yeah, I think this is okay. Right, we just do this, we just do this. Hit you for 4. Slowly leveling up the Wowie. Slowly leveling up the Illaoi. Got good old heavy metal. They could probably think we have some sort of strike spell, which we don't, but you can make them think we do. Varus. Does Varus have Overwhelm or does the weapon have Overwhelm? Varus has Overwhelm. Okay, so there's a chance they probably try to kill us here. But let's just do Garen to keep things nice and safe for now. Keep things nice and safe. He's also not leveled. So that's good. When he levels, does he get the bow? Auto-equip the Dark. Auto-equip when he's from hand or summoned, create it first if needed. Alright, so it's 1, 2. So he's still very close to leveling. It basically comes down to, like, does he have a second, Cultist, what is it called? Like, 1 mana pump spell. If not, I don't think he's leveling this turn. But he could have, like, second Varus in hand, because he got this one for free. So he could have second Varus, and then challenge and kill something free with quick attack. Okay. So he is going to level the Varus this turn. So let's just go ahead and destroy the Varus weapon. Let's just go ahead and destroy the Varus weapon. And not let him have that. You can have your quick attack and stuff. Like, that's cool. But, I mean, I think I'm just going to kill you. Probably. Like, I'm probably just going to kill you. Also, you're hoping I have 0 pump spells, because your best play here is, like, attack Jim, and I just go block pump spell, right? Ah, I see you give it +2. Okay, so you give it +2. Ah, so now I can't. Okay. Fine by me. I obviously have to block here. Question is, what do I block? I like this card. I like the Garen card. I think Garen's probably the least important card here. Okay, and yeah, we're probably just gonna, like, I have Nakagaboros pull attack, and they have to sack everything. Obviously, like, a strike spell would be really good. Second Illaoi is really good too. Yep. All right, let's just swing. Let's pull here. And just tell our opponent to do something. Sure. I could have 4 mana strike spell because they have a weapon. But if they do that now, then they can't stop the Tentacle Smash. I guess I only have Tentacle Smash because it's second Illaoi, right? So if they get rid of my Illaoi, I don't have Tentacle Slam anymore. That's kind of rough. That does sound kind of rough. Yeah, they have it too. Dang, I really just haven't drawn any spells to interact with my opponent. But the good news is they have no more units in play. So that's pretty cool. We can Sculptor into... Oh, we can't Sculptor into Lookout. We can Sculptor into Illaoi. Sure. Actually, let's Sculptor into Badger Bear. Because Badger Bear can actually kill this Ranger Knight on an open attack. And they don't just get a free attack. Nice, very good card to draw. Finally, we drew an interactive spell. We finally drew an interactive spell. So here we go. Now we have a big spell, so we're probably not dying to Overwhelm. We have a big honking unit to use with the single combat that we finally drew. So even if you try and do some crazy shit, like whatever it is you're trying to do right now, we have single combat and can stop it, right? Like you're trying to pump this up, you're going to give it Challenger, try and pull through my 2/2. But we did draw the single combat, so I'm not worried. You have one card in your hand. I don't care. I don't care. I'll be honest, I don't care. Sure. I'll let you keep playing cards. You can keep playing cards. Blade of the Exile. Yeah, I think that's where I draw the line. If I single now, my unit takes 6. Yeah, I think I'm going to single now. And because you still can't kill it with Samira... Oh, you can. You give Samira... Oh, no. The last card was really Spell Shield. Are you serious? They had one card in their hand, it was Spell Shield. Oh, wait, but now you can't kill all of my stuff. You can only kill these stuff. Oh, wait, no, but I'm dead to Overwhelm, right? No, I'm not dead to Overwhelm. Am I dead to Overwhelm? Oh, you can't give it Challenger because you used all your stuff. Cool. Well, yeah, I think I'm just going to hit you for a lot. So I'm going to spawn some units. Your hand is nothing. You can spawn like this thing, I guess. 513. That's pretty neat. But then I'm gonna play this Illaoi card. Yep.
Just when you thought you'd seen it all.
Yep. Wow, I can't believe the last card in their hand was really Spell Shield. That's really the only card that kept them in this game at all. Really the last card that could have kept them in this game at all. So, I mean, we're just gonna have to try to swing with everything. So let's swing with our big units first. Let's swing with our big units first and hope they get there. I don't think we can. I think we're probably just dead to like Scout, Challenger, Overwhelm. Really just because they had exactly Spell Shield. Like, literally exactly Spell Shield. Oh, wait, this can't block. What? Oh, because they put the big weapon on them. Dang, that's crazy. Yeah, I still can't believe they had that Spell Shield card. What a crazy back and forth game, man. We didn't draw a strike spell until way too late in the game, and then they had the answer to it, but then they had to sequence. The only way to win was to put the can't block weapon on. That was crazy. This back and forth games, that's what I really love about LoR. This game is so interactive, and the game is just very much back and forth, always getting to play cards, having these really close games. Like, this is what I missed about LoR. I really like competing again. I'm really happy. Okay. So it's just regular scouts. So we should be favored because we're just going to be bigger than them. And typically in history, the just like bigger Demacia decks always beat scouts because you played most of the same units as them, except you have way more late game. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so we got 1 mana 2/1, doesn't matter. We're gonna play like our 2-drop, our 3-drop, and we're just gonna curve out, and our units are just gonna be bigger than them. We're gonna be happy. So here's this. Yep, they're in Sculptor. Sure. And then we're just gonna play a Badger Bear. And they can play like a Misfortune here for 4 HP. Oh, Broadwing? Sure. I'm just gonna go ahead and still kill this though. Do you have the pump spell? You don't have the pump spell. Okay. Sounds good to me. I'll trade Badger Bear for Broadwing. This is going to be a pump spell turn because we can't play any units. Stony Suppressor, doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm playing just as many units as you are, buddy. Like, we are going to simply pump this up and trade. And you don't have the mana to answer because you played Stony Suppressor for God knows why reason. So now I'm going to play my Garen, and I'm going to level my Garen. And then I'm going to have Garen's Judgment in my hand. And it's going to be very hard for you to ever do anything again. The good news is I can't Garen's Judgment next turn. Because because of your little Stony Suppressor. So that's like pretty cool, I guess. I also can't level him this turn because I can't single combat because you're cool little Stony Suppressor. But I'll be very interested to see how you deal with this. Heavy Metal is a pretty cool card. Do you have Misfortune? If no, I think I'm happy. Even if you did, I have Chain Vest. I'm happy. And I level my Garen. Like, I'm just happy, man. I'm just a happy man. Yeah, well, let's just play Mr. Lookout. See what happens. Like, Misfortune's really the only card that matters here to us. Blinding Assault, sure. Very expensive Blinding Assault you have there, buddy. Mr. Stony Suppressor Gamer. Are gonna pass. Sure. Sounds good. Is this your game plan? Is it 2-for-1 yourself on every one of my units? Then, go for it. Here, what if I just did this? Huh? What is your answer to this? Because now you can't even 2-for-1 yourself into that unit. Yeah, really not wanting this Garen to level. I tell you what. Okay, so I'm just gonna attack you with Actually, I was gonna attack you with everything. But now I'm gonna develop, and I'm gonna attack you with everything. Challenger? Okay. What if I just killed your Quinn? Like, what if I just killed your Quinn? Okay, very cool, very cool. That's typically how Scouts into Big Demacia goes. Is they play their little Scout units because they're trying to do cool stuff, and then we just slowly play our units, and our units get bigger and bigger and bigger, and theirs don't. So typically Big Demacia wins that matchup because if they don't just kill you by turn 5, you are just going to start playing units that are much too big for them, and they can't really deal with any of that. But yeah, deck seems pretty cool. I think we went like 3-0 or 4-0 or something like that. So deck's very, very cool. Super happy about it. Glad I found it. It's pretty cool. Just, yeah, this shows you guys, just go look at stats, go look at front page, stuff like that. And you'll be able to find decks that are really good. And at the very worst, if the deck's not good, you can at least try it and see like, hey, why is it like doing this well? Like, how bad could it be to do this well? And like where, oh, good job, Infinite Patrons. And like, how bad could it really be? And then how do you play it? How do you figure it out? How do you beat it? Because it could be the next big thing. It could just be like a pump and dunk thing. If other people start playing it, you want to know how to beat it. So yeah, very big on encouraging people to go look at stats, go look at what other people are playing. Master Tracker is really good at this because it shows you, even if people don't hit like rank 1 and go up here, because this only shows you to people that are like 198 LP. Like later on in the season, this is going to be more relevant. If front page is all like 700 LP, you're not going to see like second page is like 600 LP. And there could be someone that gained literally 400 LP in one day, but just because they're not on front page, you might not see them. You know, and you can go down here and be like, oh, like, this guy's only like rank like 17 or something like later on in the future, right? It's like, oh, he's playing like Galio Demont or Fairly. Like, this is a perfect example. I just made this up, you know. And it's like, oh, like that's like pretty dumb. But then you look on Master Tracker and it shows you like, hey, yeah, this person rank 17, of course, later down the line has like 600 LP. You're like, yeah, this guy gained 400 LP the last 2 days with Galio Fairliord. And you're like, wait a minute, is this like a sleeper deck? And you want to try it out and, you know, test it out and stuff like that. But anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment down below, and then subscribe. Likes and comments help me out so much with the YouTube algorithm. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. All of your guys' support has been amazing, and I'm very, very thankful. So thank you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.